Imagine waking up one morning, stretching your arms, and whoops, your blanket just keeps going. You try to sit up, but congratulations, you're now gently floating toward your ceiling fan, which is also floating. Your phone, your toothbrush, your cat. Everything is levitating like you're trapped in a zero-gravity TikTok challenge gone wrong. Because today, gravity just quit. No warning, no resignation letter, just gone. At first, you'd probably think you're dreaming. You grab your phone to record it, because obviously the first thing you do when the laws of physics collapse is post it on Instagram. But then your phone slips out of your hand and just floats there beside you. And suddenly, you realize you not in some cool sci-fi moment. You in the world's most inconvenient nightmare. Outside, chaos is immediate. Cars drift off roads. Oceans rise into the sky like giant blue clouds. Airplanes, forget landing. They're now trapped in eternal flight, which sounds fun until you realize there's no fuel pump at 30,000 feet. And those satellites orbiting Earth? Yeah, without gravity, they're not orbiting anything. They're gone. So is GPS, the internet, and your ability to stream the final season of anything. Scientists have always said gravity is what keeps everything together. Turns out, they weren't joking. Without it, Earth itself can't hold on. Buildings crack, soil drifts away, trees uproot. And you, yes, you, are now a free-floating astronaut without the cool suit or the oxygen. And since air isn't bound by gravity anymore, it's escaping into space too. You'll have about 5 minutes before breathing becomes a nostalgic memory. Of course, the politicians would probably still find a way to argue about it. Gravity isn't gone, it's just taking a break. Meanwhile, scientists would be frantically scribbling equations, and billionaires would be tweeting about launching luxury anti-gravity retreats for the rich. Humanity's final moments would be filmed on hundreds of floating smartphones, all broadcasting live, until the Wi-Fi floats away. But let's rewind for a second. What is gravity really? It's that invisible force that keeps your feet on the ground and your cereal in the bowl. It's what makes planets orbit the sun and moons orbit planets. In short, it's the cosmic glue holding everything together. Lose it, and you're basically living inside a cosmic blender. In the first seconds after gravity disappears, the Earth's atmosphere would begin to peel away like layers of an onion. Clouds would stretch into space, rivers would rise in columns, and every unanchored thing, people, cars, cows, entire cities, would drift upward, spinning slowly in silence. Even the moon would wander off like a bored roommate who finally had enough. Within minutes, the planet would start tearing apart. The molten core, no longer pulled inward, would erupt outward. Earth would literally explode, not like a Hollywood fireball, but more like a slow, messy disintegration. The continents, oceans, and pieces of sky would scatter into the void. Earth would no longer be a planet, just debris, dust in the dark. If you somehow survived those first few minutes, and let's be real, you wouldn't, the view would be breathtaking and terrifying. You'd see continents breaking apart below you, water rising like shimmering glass, and city lights flickering as they drift into nothingness. You might even bump into a floating Starbucks sign on your way into oblivion. And yet, in true human fashion, someone would probably still complain, "Ugh, this is why I hate Mondays." But let's say gravity didn't vanish everywhere, just on Earth. The sun, the moon, and the rest of the solar system would keep doing their thing. Without gravity, though, Earth wouldn't stay in orbit. It would drift away like a lost balloon. Temperatures would plummet, sunlight would fade, and our once beautiful planet would become an icy, airless rock. In about a week, the Earth's surface would be so cold you could use frozen oceans as skate parks, assuming you weren't already a frozen popsicle yourself. And that's the thing. We don't really think about how much we owe gravity. It's not just about falling apples or keeping your latte from floating. It's literally what makes life possible. Without it, time, motion, even space itself behaves differently. Gravity bends light, shapes galaxies, and lets you exist. Without it, there's no sky, no ground, no you. Still, humans being humans, we'd probably try to fix it. Someone on social media would suggest turning gravity back on and off again. Governments would hold emergency summits that nobody can attend because, well, they're all drifting. Maybe NASA would announce a plan to reinstall gravity using rockets. It'd be chaos mixed with comedy, a cosmic tech support call gone horribly wrong. But let's be honest, if gravity really vanished, this wouldn't be some poetic ending. It'd be quick, quiet, and absolute. Every story, every dream, every argument about pineapple on pizza, gone in seconds. The universe wouldn't even notice. Gravity isn't something we can switch off or bargain with. It's one of the few constants holding the entire cosmic story together. So maybe next time you trip and curse gravity for making you fall, take a second to thank it instead. Because without it, there'd be no Earth, no love, no breakfast, no bad hair days, nothing. Just floating silence. Still, you have to admit, it'd make for one heck of a YouTube thumbnail. So there you have it, a quiet, polite apocalypse brought to you by the thing that keeps your cereal in the bowl and your ex grounded, gravity. If that somewhat cheerful end of the world tickled your brain or gave you mild existential vertigo, do the sensible thing. Like the video, subscribe for more wildly plausible nightmares, and dive into the full deep dive in the link below. Because if gravity ever decides to take another break, you'll want to know what to do before your phone floats off.